welcome to our international podcast, Below the Belt. Welcome, folks. We there. Next thing you know, on Live in Guyana or Live in Guyana page, we see we featuring. We out here, people. We out here. We out here. We out here. Well, got it wrong. Got it wrong. Got it wrong, folks. We out here. 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 Good to see each and every one of you. Nothing like a good Monday without a little controversy, without some slander and libel. It isn't a good It isn't a good Monday, folks. If somebody is slandering you or libeling you, if you're seeing little fake news, folks, listen to me, listen to me. Hold on. You see this politics here? Where you see what the other side coming with, then you know if you're doing the work right. Is when you see what the other side coming. But I vex for them. I vex for them. I can tell you something. I vex for them. Right? I vex for them. Bad. Right? I think I deserve much more than this. When you come in, you gotta come good, man. Make the thing look believable. I beg your pardon. I can break it down for you. I can break it down. We out here, people. We out here. We out here. Yeah, I don't think I know that. WhatsApp lit up whole morning, things circulating about me and foolishness. Well, hold on, man. Well, y'all expect me to do a live at 9 and 10 in the morning? No. 12 o'clock is me time. We out here. We out here. We out here. Ensure when you come, you share the live stream, please and thank you. And you also smash the emoji button while you come out here for mind me business. Ensure you smash that emoji button and you share the live stream. Want everybody here, want everybody know we live in Guyana. We live in Guyana, we live in Guyana. Pace and power, whatever it is. I hope the trench crappers and the jagabas over there, you put out a little voice note or something. Let me know if it's live in Guyana or live in Guyana. Make up your mind, pick your struggle, but let me have a go at it, folks. Good to see Beatrice. Sell beside die. Folks, y'all don't caving out. We out. We ain't caving out. We out. Folks, share the live stream, smash the emoji button. I want to start talking yet. I want to wait till all of we favorite people come by. Nero DeJean and Dennis Landon Welshman, Vashti Magnot. Today we continue our discussion, believe it or not, apart from all this madness, a sweet madness. We continue our discussion on justice for all. Part three, we've been talking about this since on Saturday. Where do people go in this country for justice? And today we're talking about big trouble in Little Kanuballi. And I played an audio that was submitted from a villager from Kanuballi. Today we have him live on the podcast. Live on the podcast. He's going to be on with us in just a little bit. But of course, we got talk. Listen to me. We can't talk about people and we left for your own business. Hold on. That's wrong, bang. Wrong, bang. We can't talk about people and we left for your own business. You understand? We can't talk about people and we left we own business. So y'all will just forgive me if I depart from the what's happening in the news that we do in the first part of a program. But and then we're gonna have our interview. I can talk my own business first, and then I get to this young man out of Kanuballi, the Region One. This is an indigenous settlement there, and we're gonna be talking with Ted Lucas, one of the concerned villages. And lots of these indigenous settlements, they've been voicing their concerns. They're not getting their issues heard from the current regime. They're not, and we're gonna continue to focus on it. Whatever y'all want to say over there, live in Guyana, live in Guyana, dead in Guyana, whatever it name, we can continue talking the things, right? We can continue talking the things, folks. That is what we're here for. Valid and incredible information. So Ted Lucas out of Region 1 is going to be joining us in a short while. We're talking about big trouble in Little Kanuballi, in Bali, Kanuballi. Y'all got to visit some of these places. In this country, nice, bad. This country, nice. We got to come on Facebook a little bit. And everything is not live in Guyana, live in Guyana, dead in Guyana. folks. Let me break it down quick for y'all. And share the live stream, smash the emoji button, and tag somebody, tag somebody, tag somebody. I beg y'all, tag a friend, whoever y'all want, tag somebody for me, people. Tag somebody, tag a jagabat, tag a trench crapo, tag live in Guyana. If they want to join the broadcast too, they could join too. We could send them the link and they come to rock and come in. Let me do this big. Like me want a little post and yeah, they're quite quiet. Anybody could put up a little post in any group in this country. I want y'all come to full come on the program. You have a just let me know. Just let me know. Somebody share the page over there, man. Yeah, y'all know who the intellectual artists in behind the page in Ship the Rhine, Change Paul Drive. Y'all tag them, let the rock and come in. We send them the link. They come in and we talk the things. We can't talk everybody business and we left we own. We can't. Done right. Smash the emoji button at least. A lot of fast people they bout. At least smash the emoji button for me. At least you could do that. Smash the emoji button. I see hundreds of you are already here. Good. That's how we like it. That's how we like. If we go, let me go out in a blaze of glory. 50,000 people watching me live with a finish. Come on, we playing some nice theme music and so on. And that's how we roll in. Right? Don't just throw me out in a little website someplace. Right? At least throw me out in a page that got little likes like ours. This page here got 96,000 people follow us on this page and across social media, even more thousands and thousands. Don't just throw me out in some little no name page like that. I vex with y'all. That's number one. That's the first thing I vex with y'all with. That's number one. Y'all throw me out like that on some little no name page. I mean, Darmlal could get how much page he want got. We put all Darmlal pages together, right? He meet 96,000 followers. So right now, Darmlal punching up. Right now, he punching up. You see, misery likes company. Misery likes company. That's number one. Misery likes company. Number two, 627-6963. Happy the guys put it out there because that's our business number that we use across our social media platforms, including it's our GT&T MMG number. So if you guys want to give to the program that we continue the work we're doing, MMG, that's our MMG number. And we always say to people, that is the number to contact us on. Whether it is below the belt, is in the ring, you're out the ring, it is for FYI, our morning program. That's the one number we use across digital or digital platforms, right? That is number one. That is number one. That's our business number, 627-6963. 6276. That's our business number, and that is used across our platform. So don't know. So throw it out there. I'd be happy if they put out the graphic also. Support. Partner with us. Don't just throw the number. So put your properly, man. So folks, 627-6963. That is our business number on that little post that was put out there by Live in Guyana, Live in Guyana, Buried in Guyana, whatever the page name that's put out there. That's our business number. And this is going to be the most talked about number in the country. So if you guys know any dirtiness the PP doing, inclusive of this Live in Guyana stuff, you want to WhatsApp us on that number. Send us your videos. Send us your screenshots too. Only them got screenshots. Send me your screenshots too. Right? I mean, a lot of people send me some screenshots recently. Right? I see a lot of things, a lot of body parts and so on. A lot. I was about to say a lot of inches, but I can't even say it in that. I can't even say it in that manner, folks. Right. So that is our business number. Make sure on that same number, right, that Live in Guyana so happily published for us. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's our business number. Send us your photograph. Anything wicked, stinking, dirty you see the people doing, you want to WhatsApp us there. Send us your photographs there. Send us your videos there. Right. Send us your videos there as well. And we're going to give you guys a hearing. We can give you guys a hearing. So that's the first thing. And I don't know if I got to point it out to y'all. But as I said, that is with GT&T number. And incidentally, on that nicely done screenshot, you're seeing a digital signal in the background there. So thank you, folks. And that is my problem. That's my problem. If you have put out a digital number, at least have the creativity, PPP, to at least put in the GT&T signal at the back so the thing look nice. Digital signal at the back, GT&T number. I mean, at least, PP. Y'all can't get nothing right. Y'all had one thing to do. Smear Duncan, put it down as some kind of a homosexual or something like that. We're going to say I'm harassing a past student from Christchurch. From Christchurch. Okay. That sounds very salacious to me. Very salacious. But at least let there be, in English language, you'd call this coherence. Let your subject and your verb, let the the number that this allegation is being made to at least correspond with the service provider. Please, at least we can let them things correlate for us. See, people, you got one thing to do. I mean, you got Gina. Well, it's DPI now. You got NCN. Who else you got? You got Chronicle and one little graphic. Y'all can't put together. That's why about 50 people that does they watching y'all. 3 ministers in a program. 50, well, 50 is plenty, right? 50 is plenty. So that's the high end. That's the 50 is plenty. 50 people watching y'all. Y'all had one graphic to put together. One graphic, right? One graphic. And it's amazing. My number is the number that feature. And not this so-called student. At least we know that they got a digital number, right? So at least I'm begging y'all, let these things. My lord, y'all can't do nothing right. That's the problem. I see why. I see why your government is in such trouble. Y'all can't do nothing right. Y'all had one road to fix by UG, one road to fix, right? Y'all opened the road. 3 days later, the whole road fall apart. Y'all had one thing to do. One little graphic, man. We can't get nothing right in this government. We can't get nothing right in this regime. Nothing. Please, I'm begging y'all. So next time, right, or tomorrow, when y'all put out the rest of the conversation, make sure, right, the GT&T, the number correlate with the service provider, right? You gotta let them things line up for you. You gotta let them things line up, right? Please and thank you. Let them things line up for you, right? And then 48% battery. That's another giveaway. Let me tell you how. Because so much of people are me is that hitting up on me a bit forward, right? Me see 48% battery life in a long time, and a long time. So that being said, folks. That being said, this is very interesting. Very interesting. Live in Guyana, live in Guyana. But don't let me do it, sir, man. We ain't got to do it, sir. Y'all rock and come in any day. Y'all ready for drop the allegations. Y'all just give me a heads up. We send y'all the link and we do it big. We pull in everybody. And y'all spill names. Y'all call names. Trout photographs. Right? Trout videos. Right? Trout inches. Wherever the case might be. Let's have a good go at it, guys. Let's have a good go at it. Right? And a lot of y'all fast, since we started this program, I never seen 12 minutes in, hundreds of people, not only podcast. Y'all fast. Whole set of fast people. Whole set of fast people. I just saying, if y'all can in my Sonia Parag Photoshop voice, if y'all can put out something like this, right? Just let some things correlate. Just let some things correlate. And I looking at this thing that they're claiming. Let's play the devil's advocate, right? And let us say that this thing has veracity for the point of argument. Let me step over the people side and try to help them, right? Let me try to help them. So let's say, for instance, for argument's sake, right, that this thing has veracity. I looking in this post say for what is harassment. Right? I looking in this post if it still see what harassment is this? Somebody asking me, purportedly asking me, people in me family, and I harass, I harassing them. You come and you asking me, oh, how is Ted? How is Frank? How is Sonia Parag? How is Ashley Singh? And you questioning me, and somehow I harassing you. This is just, I mean, like, what are we hitting at this here? What strikes me here? This reminds me the day I was arrested. It reminds me of that day. Because of all the things I think I will be arrested over, right? I didn't think was Jagabats and trench crapos was going to be thing to undo me. I didn't think that was it. Maybe that moving a little too slow in the court system, and maybe too much attention on Dharmlal. So to get attention off yourself on that nice Dharmlal page, you just turn the attention to other people. Something, folks. This here, Let me just go on the other side, on the other side, right? And let me try to help them, boys. Again, you want to make sure the number you're claiming I would have sent these messages on correlate with the service provider as well, right? You just want to make sure that you tie up those kind of loose ends, and you might actually want to get to something that is harassing. I don't know. People ask me about my family and so on. These guys here, boy. But incidentally, this very same page here, right? Just yesterday or the day before, went after some other coalition members, right? This Live in Guyana page, it went after some other coalition members. And I saw an interesting post that was also making the wrongs. Went after some coalition members. And interestingly enough, listen to this post on Live in Guyana or Live in Guyana, whatever it is, live, whatever. It says here, Dexter McLennan is a US-based PNC APNU activist who operates several fake pages. Well, a fake page condemning other fake pages. Well, if this is not irony, if this is not a meme or a mime or whatever you call it, a fake page calling out other proposed, right, or other suggestive or other alleged fake pages. A fake page calling out other fake page. Dexter McLennan. I'm looking at a post from that same Live in Ghana. Dexter McLennan is a US-based PNC APNU activist who operates several fake pages. When not working as a Brooklyn EMT, McLennan is busy using his fake pages to create mischief and spread PNC APNU lies. The post on Live in Ghana says, McLennan recently created a fake page in the name of Shanaz Hussein. Oh, this sounds familiar. Why is Live in Ghana so interested in Shanaz Hussein and so on, right? McLennan created a fake page for Shanaz Hussein. Isn't this the same young lady bringing a lot of allegations against Nigel Jamla? Rather suspicious here. Rather suspicious. So, in order to take the attention off of you, you accuse others. Oh, this looks familiar. Yep. He then used his pages to circulate fake screenshots. Live in Guyana talking about fake screenshots. Wow, this is interesting, right? It's claiming here that Dexter McLennan uses his page to circulate fake screenshots. So even Live in Guyana acknowledges they can be fake screenshots. Wow, this is interesting. They can be fake screenshots. Live in Guyana acknowledging they can be fake screenshots. Wow, this is interesting. Claiming to be that of a convo between real Shanaz Hussein and Minister Nigel Damlal. So you can have fake screenshots with conversations between people. Live in Guyana has recognized that. Wow, interesting. All right. It goes on to say Melissa Atwell, who goes by the name Melly Mel, and APNU AFC coordinator Chanel Smith Daniels are also working along with McLennan. So you got people with all these skills: fake Facebook page, fake screenshots, fake conversations between people. And an interesting love just today, Live in Guyana put out a conversation purported to be that of a conversation that I had with some student I'm harassing. Interesting times we're living in. Interesting times we're living in, indeed, people. A fake Facebook page condemning a fake Facebook page. People who putting together fake fake conversations, condemning people who supposedly, allegedly putting together fake conversations. Interesting. Oh my, live in Guyana. I vex it, y'all. You have all the money to your disposal, and even to come with some proper lash and some proper lashback. Y'all can't even do that. Y'all really incompetent as a government, Y'all really incompetent. If I had DPI at my disposal, you understand me? Yeah, I had Frontical and I had NCN, right? When you ask me about PPP, they'll say, who? Who's them again? Y'all got all of the media and look at y'all. Look at how y'all out here looking thin. At least y'all hire some professional people. But if y'all can't put y'all ministers and catfish and Papa Jagbat out there looking properly, who else y'all gonna put out properly? Who else y'all gonna put out there looking properly? Well, whenever y'all ready, man, just tell me, send the link, and we come in. I bring y'all in the ring. Y'all throw out y'all information, your damning revelations. Call your names, and you could come out from behind a fake Facebook page. Right? If you behind a fake Facebook page, you got a lot of time in your hand. Right? A lot of time. You see, I come out on my page with my name, put my reputation behind it. That's how you do things. If you got backbone, come the man. If you got testicular fortitude, right? Living Guyana, comfort. The intellectual arters. Comfort, people. Comfort. That being said, folks, I want you to hear some real story now, but the real PPP. Right? This is live in Guyana now. What they're doing to the people at Kanuballi. It is live. It's not fake. This is not a fake screenshot. A resident is going to be talking with us, Ted Lucas, about what is happening live in Maruka, in a village called, and a community called Kanuballi. Live. And let me show you the wicked stink and dirtiness of the PPP. Let me rock and come in with them. And to the folks there at Live in Guyana, oh, y'all come better. I beg of you. I feel embarrassed this morning. I feel embarrassed. Is only this y'all can come up with. Right? I feel embarrassed. That being said, folks, I want to welcome my guests and let me know if you are hearing it. We're trying to make sure our audio is syncing properly. This is live in Guyana, folks, in the village of Kanubali. What them guys doing? Live. And let you know, we ain't scandaling nobody. We bringing the people to talk the things. I wonder if it's that and by frightened. And they're going wrong the thing with all of this. I wonder if it's that. Right? Live in Guyana, y'all come below the belt anytime. Talk what you want to talk. Cuss up if you want to cuss up. Come at me if you want to come at me. This is the place we create the forum. Right? We create the forum. Folks, I am privileged to have with me Mr. Ted Lucas, and he's a villager in this beautiful community of Kanubali in Region 1. Ted, welcome to the broadcast. Below the belt. Ted, are you there?
Good day. Yes, Mr. Duncan. Good day.
Great.
Can you hear me?
I am hearing you clearly, Ted. Let me make sure our audience is hearing you. Guys, can you hear Ted Lucas? Let me know if you're hearing Ted. If you're hearing Ted, just give us a comment. I can hear Ted. Ted, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, great. But not so great in terms of having our issues being addressed.
Well, we hope at this end that we can help and that folks can hear what's happening there in Kanubali, and hopefully the authorities, because we've been made to understand that you guys have been trying for some time to get to the attention of the minister responsible. This is Miss Pauline Sukai, the Honorable Pauline Sukai, but you've been unable to do so thus far. As we get into the discussion, Ted, tell us a little bit about this fabulous community of Kanubali in Region 1. Tell us a little bit about that and life there.
All right. Santa Cruz, Little Cannibali is located on the Winey River. It's in Region 1. It is, you can get there by boat. Every movement is by boat. It's like a little paradise by itself.
It sounds that way. And tell us a little bit about the people that inhabit Kanubali.
Yes, Cannibali, it's made up of three indigenous tribes. They have nations, sorry, the Loconos, the Waraos, and the Caribs, and
And
they are
great
and
ahead.
you have a yeah. It's also a mixed population right now. You're having a lot of because it's an area that leads to the mining area to other mining communities. You have a mixed population as well.
Excellent. Ted, a lot of folks who I asked to say I can hear Ted on social media says, yes, I can hear Ted. So they're hearing you loud and clear out there. And tell us a little bit about what caused you guys as a community to petition Minister Pauline Sukai. Tell us a little bit of that.
Okay, we had several village general meetings since last year with our to show based on um, community projects, money that had projects that we had proposed for from the ministry, and it was the monies are not being spent the way it's supposed to be in accordance with the rules and regulation of the act. by the people's power. It is being used or still misused by just the Tushao claiming that he has the power rather than the people themselves being able to say what and how and where it should be used. So, in terms of accountability, projects has some of the projects has been started and um, left halfway unfinished, and the money disappear. And that is some of the things that disturb us. The first instance is where we had the village computer hub during the pandemic, where we had wanted the students to do some online classes,
And
and
what happened
um,
there?
and then the monies were spent out before the building was able to complete it, and it left unfinished. And we had
Wow.
raised this concern, yeah, and we had raised this concern since last year with several other officials, and we get no response because there were $2,248,000 that was sent given to the council to complete that hub, and the Tushao told us that the monies he used it. It's not there. It's finished, and we were we were pressuring him to know what is the next move on getting this project completed because
Hmm.
you're robbing the children of what they're supposed to have,
Hmm.
and we bring it to the attention of other regional officials and so on, but we get no response. That is one of the incident that one of the major concern then that villagers um like I would say fighting against the social
Hmm.
for that for one of the reason. Then we have um they had given us another project that we had proposed for a sawmill and tractor project. Now our rules is that the Tushao is supposed to, whenever he is attending any or uplifting any finances on behalf of the village or any village equipment, it's not just he alone supposed to come to do any upliftment. It's either he or the treasurer and the secretary. But in that case, it never happened so. So majority of these equipment did not reach back to the and I don't understand how the the ministry, the worker at the ministry that deals with handing over these equipment or purchasing of this equipment did not um, follow the correct process. I think because the Tusha was supposed to work with the counselor, and instead of working with the counselor, there was a outsider. He appointed someone else who is not on the village council and who is not even a villager to accompany him to uplift these assets. And and there we did not receive. We received some of the assets, and the others they're not accountable for. So and that's totaling, and that is a total of I think $7 million. 7 million. That was a 7 million project, and I don't know why we had I'd asked the ministry for receipts, and they told us they have receipts, but they don't know where they. If they were to tell us exactly where are the rest of equipment and up to date, we didn't receive any confirmation as well.
Wow.
And
Go ahead.
we had yes, we also had he reaching out, he telling us he went back to the community and tell us he has to travel, he has to get monies from the treasury. We had allocated to him a 70,000 for him to travel, additional to all of the rest of money, the $2 million, and he cannot account for it either.
$2 million For what?
We are only hearing the other issues that, yeah, the 2 million was he said he used the 2 million on transportation to Georgetown and back. So I that is what we are trying to
Hold,
still come to our senses of who spent $2 million on transportation
hold
just
on.
to come to Georgetown and go back.
Hold on, Lucas. That's over a period of time, or that's one trip?
That is one trip. They spent
Two
one week,
million
I think.
dollars.
They spent 2 weeks in Georgetown to carry in, um, to take in a tractor, and which in when we made contact with the ministry, they said they are sending in. They would sponsor the transportation in and out for the tractor and cover the cost for the counselors and so on. So we are still to hear where is the $2 million, and that is very important to us. That is why we had been raising this concern to her, because remember, it's taxpayers' money. We understand that that is what they would tell us when they go to these communities. They're telling us that we have to use it wisely because it's taxpayers' money. Now we're trying to see that it is being spent correctly, and why are you not giving us the attention, even though you know yourself that it's taxpayers' money? So money,
Ted,
yeah,
I am still at $2 million for one trip from Moruca to Georgetown and back. I think lots of our listeners are still there too. So I want you to run off too quick on the other issues, because I think that has startled quite a number of us. $2 million for a trip from Moruca to how many boats you got to
yeah,
hire or special boats? You coming by helicopter, flying to Suriname, going to Barbados. You coming the long way around to Georgetown for $2 million. It's $60,000 to fly from here to
especially
Trinidad. I mean, I know inland travel is a
because
little expensive, but 2 million.
that is what we are
Go ahead, Chad.
yeah. That is what we are trying to come. Yeah, that is what we are questioning at the ministry as well, and we had been in contact with Miss Sarah Brown on the issue as well, and she told us that they're holding on. The Tushao is saying that he used the money in transportation. That is all he's saying. That is why we called upon them to do an investigation, because who used 2 million and million and 48,000 to come from Santa Cruz and back.
Well, and the ministry, you mentioned Sarah Brown. Sarah Brown, the parliamentary secretary? Sarah Brown? That's same Sarah Brown?
Yes,
And
I don't know if she holds that same
I think
that
she's no
same
longer a member
name.
of the
I
National
don't know.
Assembly, but I think she's a parliamentary secretary still. So Sarah Brown and the others at the Ministry of Marine Affairs don't have any problem with $2 million transportation.
We built well. We had contact with her, but she said she does not have the final say. She has to wait on the minister to give the final the investigation would start and when they will go in to have the issues addressed. And that is all we had been hearing all the time. She had been updating us, but with one information all the time. So that is our position to us then at that point,
Great. And
that point in time.
if you have the information, or you might not, know all of it offhand, but are there other instances that it's stuck out to you as a community, that something is not right with the management here and how the two show and the others are managing the finances? Are there other issues?
Yes, there are other issues with our village has been registered under the, uh, we are into the logging business as well.
Hmm.
Um, we have also the village has also registered for concession. We have our own village concession, and we are having several issues with the concession as well. Being there is coastland uh, a non-villager, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
who has approved himself with approval from the Tushao and is being given guidance as to giving the Tushao the guidance, manipulating him what to do and how to do things, um, and carrying out his duties without the without a term of fumblers most of the time, and
I see.
it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because the logging is our livelihood, because our because the logging is our livelihood, this we have a serious issue with this man, and we had been seeking his removal as well as a non-resident and causing disharmony among the villagers. And it is very stressful to know that we are not getting the response urgently to address
Yep.
these
Yep. Yep.
issues.
And I
And
think I think
we have requested as well to meet with the. We had even requested the council had requested to reach with the forestry officers from Georgetown, the pop society, because we are part. Our village is registered a part of the pop society as well and the forestry, and they have been listening. They have been sidelined by the show to do what they want to do and how they want things to go. And it's not being beneficial to all of the villagers. And we had even spoke to the commissioner of forestry, and we did not get the satisfaction that we were looking for
mm-hmm.
either. And but I think that everything goes back right back to the minister if she can be able to give us advice, and then she can able to help us to address the issues even more quickly and at a more peaceful um, way, because people are very serious. We had and because of this, um, persons are getting against each other because of the issue. The councils are seeing this like as a personal attack on them, and it's not looking at the system. So I was telling them that I personally am not attacking anybody personally. It's the system of which you're doing things. And if you don't
Mm-hmm.
address the
Mm-hmm.
system, we are continuing to fail our residents, our young people in this form.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And people sometimes think because we've done it one way for a long time, that has to be the right way. And sometimes we could do some things for a long time and we do it the wrong way, right? And as an aside, I just want to reference, for instance, there was a legislation in Trinidad that was in place for 100 years, where somebody who is charged for murder was not granted bail. And recently, the CCJ overturned that and said that was unconstitutional. And that was the case for 100 years in Trinidad. That stood as law. That's for 100 years. You're doing the wrong thing. That's the point that the point I want to make. So they might have been doing things a certain way, and now it's being pointed out that, hey, this thing ain't right, something wrong. And I think people ought to at least be able to accommodate a differing view on a particular issue. But Ted, talk to us. And folks who are now joining us, I know a lot of y'all fast, sort of fast people from social media. We invite you guys to share our broadcast and also smash that emoji button for us, guys. You're in tune to Below the Belt, who Vex, our international podcast. We're talking here with Ted Lucas from Kanuballi in Region One. It's a community in Maruka, not so, Ted. Am I calling it right?
Yes,
It's a community
yes, on the
in.
riverine of Mauritius.
Yes, and if you know Morocco, and you should know Morocco, it's a beautiful, Beautiful, beautiful place, and I wish more people could see it. But a lot of trouble in Maruka, a lot of financial problems there with the village council, and we're talking with Ted about that. Ted, talk to us now about the petition. Talk to us about. I'm certain you guys are frustrated. You aren't getting the response you want from the authorities, and you guys decide you're going to petition for this to shall now to be removed. Talk to us about that. Go right ahead, Ted. Ted, are you with us still? Folks, bear with
Yes,
us. Yeah,
I'm here. The signal, I think.
go right ahead.
Yes. As can you hear me?
All right,
Are
we're
you
gonna.
hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Yes. So that is yes. The other issue that we have is it's our land. We have a major land issue that has been unaddressed for the past 15 years. It's a it's a it's supposed to be a land correction of boundaries and had to apply for it as a land extension. Our own our own traditional land.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the issues that we really need to sit with the minister as well. I know she had sent in her um, technical people last year, early last year, and up to now we hadn't been given a response again as to what is the position with the correction of the boundary.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this, it puts a very big strain on us when we have to see what is our own not being given to us on on um, on, on the right time because our livelihood depends on, on all these areas of in terms of hunting and fishing and farming. So if um because officials don't live where we're living, they live what we're going through. So sometimes, they would you would hear, but you would put the deaf ears to it because people are just surviving
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah.
But it's really affecting us, and that is what I really want people to understand. That I mean, you're in your office making all the necessary policies and so on, but being in our shoes is something totally different. And I think being an indigenous person with I don't know if Minister grew up in the culture, but she should understand when it comes to livelihood and people having their land and addressing the issue of land should be a priority
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
and
It should.
ensuring we have it when we request it.
Yeah.
And back to our two show where we have proposed since 2006 we had made proposal for land extension as well. And nothing that we're doing here does not go against the Amerindian Act. We, as a people, we have been following the process of the Amerindian Act, and that is why we decided to go um, with the petition to have these things addressed
So,
because
so talk to us about that,
SOSOL
about the
has been
petition.
acting by
When did you guys
yes,
put
the
together the
petition. Yeah,
petition? And when was this sent to Minister Sukai?
oh, okay. We we had discussed the issue last year at our final quarter general meeting, and it was the last meeting last year was not really good. It was terrible. It was a failure. And because we had seen that chaos and people pulling and wanting to get physically aggressive with each other, I said we have to address this with emergency.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided to write a letter in January. But before writing the letter, we had made several calls to regional officials on the guidance of not wanting to disrespect the ministry, follow the correct process.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
we had done that. And we had waited for a positive response in terms of guidance from that month in January until the 24th of January. We had decided to write the letter because we were not getting anywhere. And we sent a letter to the ministry and it was acknowledged on the 16th of February. On the 16th of February, it was received.
The petition.
Yeah, the petition was received on the 16th of February. And February has gone, March has gone, and then we are now in April, and we still did not get an official response from the minister of the next process forward, or what is happening, or what will be happening. And the people still um, left without a choice.
Yep. Yep.
And we we hold emergency meetings with the Tushawas villagers. We hold emergency meeting to try among ourselves to see how we can find solutions while awaiting the response from the ministry. But the Tushaw and the treasurer, they try to go into this whole political thing of who is of their party members of the present government, and they will have to seek guidance from their superiors. I mean, I think they misunderstood a lot of things, and we were there trying to guide them, and things fall apart. It gets worse
Mhm.
because in indigenous villages, when we vote for leaders or representatives of a village, they are not supposed to be politically affiliated in terms of getting what the people needs are to get it done. Yeah?
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Makes sense.
we have seen this arising a lot, and I think this is one thing that we are not in support of because this would not get us any better, get us any way in terms of following a corrupted process. We are not in for corruption, and we hope that she can respond to us,
T-
even even so.
Ted, all of the listeners who are hearing you and how you are conveying this information to the public, have said that you sound as an intelligent person. You are an intelligent person. And having said that, I want to ask you, when you see all of this, when you try to engage the government, the non-response, and all of it that has been happening where you are there in Kanubali, Kanubali in Region 1, Maruka, what do you think is really happening here?
Well, I think that more needs to be done in terms of the ministry. There is a lack of um, I think it's quite corrupt. I would say because if you are um, fully in tune or well equipped for specific work, you should be in order. Then I would say if you're fully in order to carry out your duties and your responsibilities, holding such an office, and you are in charge of a group of people or this region, you should have mechanisms in place. So when these problems arise, you have technical people to address these issues if you are not able to be there yourself. I think the system is a bit corrupt. I would say it's not fully in order. And if uh, or the process is too slow or something, but I'm not. We have not did this before. It is the first time we try to address an issue of this at this forum and at this level.
And I understand the
So
frustration the village is in. And you're trying all of the usual channels. You've exhausted those, and you're not getting any attention. And so you have to try something different. That's human nature.
yeah,
you know so I'm certain if the minister is not listening to you currently, the minister will hear you before the day is up. And I hope that you can come back and give us an update, in a week or two, and let's know if there've been any change. But I really want to thank you, Ted, for spending this time with us. If there's anything else you want us to know, feel free to let us know here and now.
okay, yeah. Well, as I said, Minister, she's she has the petition on her table, and the village is awaiting an urgent meeting with her. And even so, we would like to extend as well for the opposition representative to meet out to us as well, because I mean, the opposition is part of the government,
Correct,
and
correct, correct.
we have not been, they too have not been reaching out to us as they supposed to. And it is very expensive, Mr. Sherrod, for us to travel from Region 1 to Georgetown to have a forum with officials. So that is why most of the time we would try to see how we can ask for the officials to visit our communities. Because that was one of the things that disappointed me much this last week when four of us came to Georgetown to meet with the minister. Unfortunately, she was not in offices in other regions.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it is very expensive.
Wow.
So it leaves me with no choice rather than going back home
Yeah.
and not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I I prefer to go this way because we are looking at money, we are looking at time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all of these things.
Well, Ted, I am most happy that you have the courage of your convictions and you're standing by
Mhm.
them. And I hope that this matter gets resolved. And it doesn't have to always be politics, who is up, no AFC, and who is whoever, and who is PPP and all that. Just let us look after the needs of the people. I know they're going to hear you. I know they're ministers of this government. If Minister Sukai is not listening to you, her colleagues will tell her what you have said
Okay.
here. And I hope that they address the problems and stop with personalities, address the issues. And we invite you to come back and do let us have an update. And perhaps very shortly we're going to be on the ground there and listen to you in person and the other folks there as well.
All right, Mr. Duncan. Thank you so much.
And thanks for sharing your story and this information with us as well. Thanks, Ted.
All right, thanks.
Great.
You're welcome.
Folks, there you have it. There you have it. Ted Lucas, a villager from Kanuballi in Region 1, Moruka. And folks, I wish that some of you get out and see more of this beautiful country of ours. This country is not Georgetown. This country is not Region 4. There are other places, beautiful people, lovely people. We are a beautiful people. It's only some of them wicked, stink, and dirty. It's not everybody. For the most part, we are peace-loving people. We are peaceful people. Struggling, we struggle. We don't look for trouble. But when them Facebook pages, like live in Guyana, them outside pages, they come wrong with funny. All right, folks. Yeah, I believe foolishness. People got up on Facebook behind some no name page. You ain't seeing who is the people. And you're making come out for them, man. These big people. These big people come out full and make your accusations, right? Come out full. Don't hide behind some page, slamming people unless it's mud water or something like that. Even mud water got little class and tack and little creativity, right? But these are the real issues. What we've been talking to you about, Wiki Kalkuni and uh, what's the other place? Well, this one in particular, Kanuballi in Region 1. You had Hururu in Region 10. Wiki Kalkuni also in Region 10. A lot of issues, and I keep saying, these issues are a microcosm of what's happening throughout the system. In the NDCs, in the village councils, in the RDCs, in the community development councils, the CDCs, as well. Lots of corruptionism. The wicked, stink, and dirty. Folks, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. And the time we take to start to focus on personality, fix the issues. The time a minister can take for sit down behind, fake Facebook pages and try to slander people. Oh, have the testicular fortitude. God knows, younger much else, but have the testicular fortitude. All right, have the courage to be like Ted, confront the issues. And you are clothed in state power. Fix the issues, right? But instead of fixing the issues, y'all are soliciting all kinds of foolishness, and y'all think people wicked, stink, and dirty like y'all. Then y'all could come around me funny and say I harassing some former male student. Y'all think everybody wicked, stink, and dirty like y'all. Come better than that, folks. Come better than that. We out here. And we ready for y'all whenever. Don't just drop thing behind some no-name Facebook page. We out here. Confront me so we could confront y'all and throw we bell in y'all throat. That being said, folks, it's been our privilege having each and every one. Confront me. Let me push we. We dash we bell in y'all throat and we call it a day. Right? Don't stay behind some. These big people, man. These big people. I'm at that age, folks. I just say what's on my mind. Who vex lose? I'm at that age below the belt. I'm at that age. I've earned it right now. Don't come wrong, be funny. Y'all think everybody stink, wicked and dirty. Wicked, stink, and dirty like y'all. You go on some overseas trip, you harassing the people cheering. Sending all your private parts. Are you too busy for foolishness? Stop it. Right now. Folks, they're easy though. They're easy. Think everybody like that? Y'all do the work, man. Y'all want to the thing. Do the work. Do the work. You think it's only Ted, Lucas, and his villagers crying out? It's Maruka. Right? It's Hururu. It's Wiki, Kalkuni. You name it. People are crying out. They need help. So long them and see y'all. Wiki Kalkuni submitted a petition, just like Kanuballi. Submitted a petition. They can't hear from the minister. And set of corrupt people. The install regime put in there. I said to corrupt people. And if you are taking care of the needs, they won't be talking to us. See, I don't vex with them. If y'all were taking care of them, they wouldn't be out here begging for anybody who got a listening ear. Y'all too wicked, man. Serve the people, man. Come out to them big vehicles on the coast, get in a boat and go and look and see what's happening in these places. We too rich as a nation to be suffering like this. Why people got to be always begging, mendicants? For the smallest of things, fix things. Be known for that, fixing things. Be known for that. Don't come wrong with funny. Folks, it's been our pleasure having each and every one of you here with us. Can't say it enough. Margaret Nelson, and I see Brian is here as well. Martha Harris, Merlin Seafort, and Maureen Chichester. Good to see each and every one of you. Guys, we got to do more of we programs. And so those of you who haven't as yet, find a way to partner with us. Partner with us, folks. Right? We know we're doing something right when them boys going through all the trouble, even if it's badly done. The Photoshop and so on. It's badly done. Right? It's badly done. Even though it's badly done. Right? They go through all the trouble. You know you're doing something right. That's the signal, you know. You're doing something. You think if you's nobody out there, them boys want anything to do with you? No. You ever see them put up a name of some no-name person? You guys say, who is this here? No. I know I'm doing something right. Me not asking help. I tell you, we out here and we will continue to bring valid and credible information. Let them buy in all the fake pages, the fake, as they in their own words, fake profiles, fake screenshots, fake conversations, all that. Let them do what they gotta do. We out here. And until they have the testicular fortitude to confront us, go aside, man. Get. We got several platforms, guys, which you guys can come on board and partner with. Several platforms we got from the what's the popular one in the diaspora? The Cash App. We got Zelle, the other popular one. We got MMG, folks. We got MoneyGram. We're available there. We got Western Union available there, guys. And we can continue to do what we got to do. We continue to do what we got to. You think we frightened? We know what comes with the territory being out front. You think we frightened? We just say, come better. Right? If you're going to put together something to try to hoodwink people, the usual style, at least do it with a little style, a little finesse. That's all we're asking. Right? If you're going to vilify me, do it properly. Let feel proud of being vilified. Right? And I don't know, I tell y'all, them boys don't know me, You won't find me in a WhatsApp chat. You won't find about me. So let me tell y'all. When you hear gunfire and people start running from the fire, I run towards it. Right? I never see a controversy I didn't like. I never see a protest I didn't like. So I'm ready for y'all. I just ain't come good, man. Oh, you got Photoshop. What's them other apps you could use? All kind of apps you could manipulate things, deep fake and shallow fake and all kinds of worries. Come there, man. Let me do this thing properly there, man. You had one thing to do. Smear dunk. And it's who they send out, man. It's some little fraud. Two cents Photoshop people. It's the same people who they do the 50% pay increase for public servants. It's them same people. We got to do this thing properly. One thing to do, a whole set of money in the government, y'all teething up. Y'all can hire a proper person to do some Photoshop. Shucks, man. No wonder the road that y'all opened 3 days ago falling apart. No wonder. Y'all can't do one thing properly. Share the damn live stream, folks, and smash the emoji button. That's our time. We're going to see you guys back here this evening at the 8th. We're in the ring, folks. We really bothering them, We really bothering them. I love it. I love it, folks. I love the attention. I run into the gunfire. I run into the posts. Come good, folks. I beg y'all. Come good. Don't come wrong with funny. Come proper. That being said, we're going to see you guys back right here at 8. Partner with us so we can do this bigger and better and confront the jagabats and the trench crappers. That being said, over and out. I'm dropping the mic now. See you guys later. See you guys at 8 this evening in the ring. Thanks for joining our international podcast. That's it from our end. Take care, guys, and stay safe. Stay safe. Watch out for them jagabats and trench crappers. Be vigilant. Be militant.